Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. 50 Cent chose violence insanely early. I'm not gonna lie, man. 50 Cent clearly wants Jim Jones to do something very unaliving. 50 Cent drops the audio of Jim Jones, landlord at the podcast studio, exposing Jim Jones for owning multiple back rents. Yeah, there's several different back rents that Jim Jones supposedly owes, and 50 Cent took it upon himself to drop the actual audio of Jim Jones's landlord for the podcast studio this morning. And this is the most evil thing that I've seen in a long time, gang. This is getting crazy, man. Listen, I need y'all to run up these likes because we're going to take a look at what Jim Jones, landlord of the podcast studio, had to say. Big salute to everybody, man. Hope you're wide awake. Let's get into it. Oh, champ, come on, Fifth. What are you doing?
Okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And so he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out and ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, and I'm going to say it in a short way, at least $80,000, if not $180,000. The monthly rent on the old lease, not this, I want to rent it. And I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And so he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out and ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, and I'm going to say it in a short way, at least $80,000, if not $180,000. The monthly rent on the old lease, not this. I want to.
Oh, champ. Oh, champ. 50 said he's smoking that pack, you heard? 50 said you're a pack. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Shorty Nick said sounds like he's mad because he can't count Jim's pockets. LOL, in my opinion. I don't think so, bro. Jimmy is almost 50 years old and ain't paying his rent, champ. Jimmy's a millionaire plus, and he ain't paying his rent. I don't think Fifth is concerned with that man's pockets. I think Fifth is just trying to let Jimmy know that, hey, don't talk about my Diddy documentary when you haven't paid your rent. You dig? Nice, as I'm convinced 50 has snitched before, but he didn't though. But he didn't rat. But he didn't though. But he didn't. I don't think this has anything to do with ratting. I don't know where y'all keep bringing up ratting from. I'm just gonna say that you can't play with everybody, man. Everybody not playing with you. And Queens is nothing to play with. I'ma just say that. Ike Turner Hand says, all champ be on at 9 a.m. top of the mid-zone. Got him. Salute. Here we up, gang. You heard? Early on the wake up. It's looking pretty bad for Capo. I ain't gonna lie. Shorty Nick says, nah, 50 big dog, whoever the mother effer on the phone. LOL. Okay. I had to make sure, bro. Pardon me, champ. I just woke up. You're not that ass just woke up. I'm not even lying, bro. I really just woke up, so I might have read what you said wrong, champ. Pardon the man. You feel me? Like this is me just yawning. Like me coming up on this video is me yawning, champ. You heard? Me coming up on this video is me yawning, champ. I ain't gonna lie, gang. But Fifth is on some different type of time. I'm gonna play the audio back because I know some of y'all just came in and all that. Listen, I need you to make sure you hitting up the like. This nigga 50 trying to catch a body early in the AM. You heard? It's looking crazy. Oh, champ, it's Queens in the building. Look at this. Oh, it's not playing. Hold up. I gotta click out and click back in. My fault, champ. You gotta get back in there. Oh, champ. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it.
Want to rent it. And I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out and ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's like insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, and I'm going to say it in a short way, at least 80,000, if not 180,000. The monthly rent on the old lease, not just I want to rent it. And I said, okay.
Yo, listen, I don't think it's female tendencies for 50 to do this, personally. It's not revenge. He's fighting fire with fire. If you come at me, hey, that's just my opinion. But hey, listen, if you hate Fifth, I can't change. I don't want to change that. You got to feel how you going to feel. All right. FZA the God says, what's good, chat? What's popping? Pamela Brown says 50 is sociopathic tendencies. Listen, I won't deny these things, but at the same time, y'all, it ain't like Jimmy and them don't know how 50 gets yet. You feel me? It's not like that. Shorty Nick says, see, he won't tell us how much he's making. Is he obligated to? Probably not. He ain't obligated to tell you anything. You feel me? 5-star chick says, what the F is funny about this? It's tearing us down. What the F is wrong? Tearing who down? I'm all right. I woke up with a happy face. Hey, chat, is 50 tearing us down? 50 hasn't ruined my life. I ain't gonna lie. Has Fifth apparently ruined your life? I don't know what's tearing us down. Champ, is 50 tearing down your life? Let me know. He don't even know y'all. Cody Nick says, Brother F from Hackers, Jim didn't put that NY game on him and trying to lowball him. Yeah, he tried to lowball the goddamn landlord, which is also nasty work, though. I ain't gonna hold it. You dig? Giving life since 50 Cent is a mastermind. He's just not pale with a big ass head. Oh, champ. Oh, champ. This is crazy, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. Sickerton says niggas screw their face up at me on some real ish, son. They don't want beef. Talk that talk. You heard? Ike Turner says, y'all just some sensitive, y'all just as sensitive as Jimmy fans. 50 all good. Yo, listen, everybody don't like 50, man. It's been that way though. You dig? Just like the mayor says, everyone has their favorite Geppetto. You damn right, champ. Except for the mayor. I don't got a favorite Geppetto. If you a Geppetto, you not cool with me, you heard? If you are indeed a Geppetto, you're not cool with me. I'm gonna put that back on the screen in just a second, gang. Hold on. I'm gonna put that back on the screen in just a second. I might even run the audio. I might run the audio back. I might not. I played it like 3 times though. You feel me? I did play it like 3 times. I ain't gonna lie. I don't give a good goddamn what he does to Jim Jones. I'm just sitting back enjoying the show. That's all you can do. Like, I'm not about to be mad because Fifth did this game. I'm not about to be upset because Fifth did this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You dig what I'm saying? That don't make sense for me to be mad. Like, what do I have to be mad at? You feel what I'm saying? I don't got nothing to be upset about because 50 did something. Like, 50 ain't do nothing to me, gang. My name is not Jim Jones. I am the mayor, champ. I ain't Jimmy. And I can never be in Jimmy's position. At least, not in rap anyway. But you get where I'm going, gang. I'm going to get to some comments in a second. I might run the audio back because I see more of y'all coming in, man. Make sure you smash it on that like button when you hop in, gang. The mayor literally just woke up to this madness. The mayor got to go live. You know what I'm saying? The mayor got to talk about this madness. I'm going to get to some more comments before I run the clip again. I just had to get it back on the screen real quick. You dig? Or champ. Given Life says, up early drinking my coffee as usual. Not mad at it, champ. Not mad at it. Naya says this is the same man who wants us to believe that he didn't burn down his baby mama's house because the judge awarded it to her with the whole family inside. Yo, listen, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that, champ. That sounds like, an assumption, right? I can't prove those things. External X Gameplay says, play it one last time, bro. I'm at work. I'm gonna run it, champ. I'm gonna run it, man. Kalena says no one can Queens NY, Rad 50, Trump, Nicki, Shish, LL Cool J even made Jay-Z kiss the ring. Queens get the money. What can I say, champ? Oh, champ. All right, let's get back to let's get to the audio again. Let's get to the audio, man. Let's get to the audio. I'm gonna run it again. Hold on, champs. Look.
Rent it. And I said, okay.
Hold on.
Okay, fine. Right? He's been saying.
Nah, I gotta run it back. Hold on. I gotta click back in. Hold on. Go ahead.
Want to rent it. And I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out and ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, I'm going to say it in a short way, at least $80,000, if not $180,000.
Oh, damn.
The monthly rent on the old lease. I want to rent it, and I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October, and he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out and ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, I'm going to say it in a short way, at least $80,000, if not $180,000. The monthly rent on the old lease. I want.
Nasty work. Oh, champ. Are you not entertained, gang? Let me say something. I ain't gonna lie. What did you expect from 50? He been doing the same tactics for years, champ. The man is evil, champ. Look, New York is not a nice place. You see, now y'all get to see how evil New York is, champ. Now y'all get to see why New York has always had issues, champ. This is it. This is the reason, champ. This is just one of multiple petty moments between New York rappers, man. What can I say? And like I said, Fifth over there, smoke. He over there turning Jimmy into a pack. Listen, when it's smoke, there's fire, and I guess Fifth got more fire. You heard? I don't know what to tell you after that, gang. Now you could be mad at the mayor, or you want to say, you're for 50, nigga. I'm just running the goddamn contest so I can get paid, champ. But y'all think I do this for free, gang? You think the mayor does content for free? You must be out your goddamn mind, champ. Oh, champ. There's some bozos that believe that, too. Some of y'all believe these things. Jerome says, why he agreed to giving half ownership? I don't know, champ, but I don't know. Kalina says, Jim Jones was strong on that building. 50 got a A1 need help call. Jimmy always looks bad. I think the people that's really mad owe back rent. Listen, if you owe back rent, this might be triggering. So if you owe back rent, you might want to click off this video. I ain't gonna lie. If you owe your landlord some bread, you might want to get off it. It might be triggering for you, you heard? You might feel like Fifth is talking to you and all that. Anchor months. They better move now before they get put out. Damn, the podcast just started last month, gang. Oh, shit. But the pod just started. It just got good, shit. Don't kick them out. They just started, shit. We're just getting good, shit. Oh, shit. It was just getting good. I think Jimmy has all of the money. He just don't want to pay it. Oh, shit. It's not looking too good that way, according to 50 Cent. Nigga got the audio and all. That nigga 50 we just said, okay, say less. I have everything. Nigga, this probably part one. Nigga, he probably got multiple audios of this guy. You feel me? Mondo Beat says 50 Cent owned the house. It was in his name, so why would he burn his own house down? Good point. You think he gonna burn down his own crib? I doubt it. Yo, listen, I don't know what people just be making up narratives as they go because they hate 50 Cent. And if you hate him, hey, what can I say? I can't help you not hate 50 Cent, nigga. Get the hate out your heart, champ. As a certain someone would say back in the day. Jimmy learned from Diddy don't want to pay people. Is that so, champ? Did he learn from Puffington? Clockworks as well. Ack was kind of right. They wasn't gonna last a whole year if he didn't pay up, my boy. Oh, champ. Saying the bottle girl is right is crazy, don't you think, champ? Donald Big Man said, Grand Rising fan 50 from our hood and respectfully not proud of though and never been. Jimmy a ball hog, pause. He want to be the only one shining in his immediate circle. Sad word. Well, you see how that panned out for him. Not once, but multiple times. You seen the Bird Gang situation. You feel me? Stacks and Max has smoke for goddamn Jimmy. You see how that panned out. You know what I mean? It's getting nasty, champ. It's getting bad. Nigga almost 50 and old back rent. Oh, champ, what's good? What's going on? Visit of God. Jim Jones scheming so he bail on the bill. Exactly. Bro. It's getting ugly, champs. What more can I say? Feel me? It's over with. You dig? Nasty word. Nasty word. NYC Breads 92 says, I'm proud of 50, dog. As a New Yorker, this is impressive work. This is impressive evil for sure, 1000%. This is very much impressive on evil levels, you heard? He definitely broke the scale on this one, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they wilding on Fifth in the chat, and that's okay, man. I kind of expect these things at this point. You feel me? I kind of see that happening. You dig? Scareface too. Mano said 50 Cent has to call him for half of the podcast. Wait, did he say that? I didn't see that. Is that new? Did Jimmy post anything? Yo, there's a reason Jimmy not saying a goddamn thing. Just so we're clear, man. Jimmy ain't said a goddamn thing, and there's reasons for that. He ain't about to embarrass himself. He's already being embarrassed. So I don't think he's gonna take initiative in helping the embarrassment, because that just wouldn't be smart on his behalf now, would it, champ? Yeah, that nigga's not about to do that. You dig? Okay. And just because you from the hood, this is the only reason I'm playing it, by the way. By the way, champ. Hold on. Let's run it back. I gotta click in and click out again. Oh shit. Alright, hold on. I gotta click in and click out. Alright, let's do it one more time.
I want to rent it. And I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out and ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, I'm going to say in a short way, at least $80,000, if not $180,000. The monthly rent on the old lease. I want to.
Yeah, champ. Gentile was not playing with Capo. Gentile from Rush Hour say, yo, look, he owe back rent. He owes back rent, you heard? Gentile, the landlord, ain't playing no type games with your Jimmy game. And nigga old Brad champ. So Nick says 50 talking about ownership like his sugar daddy Lucian Greens can't take all his ish whenever he feel like it. 50 don't own G Unit. He doesn't. G Unit is owned by Universal Music Group. That's a fact. But I will say, definitely got more than Jimmy got though. And whatever he do on, because he doesn't own G Unit. I mean, he never really did. I mean, remember G Unit was like a part of Interscope and all that for a minute too. And Interscope is just right under Universal Music Group for real. You know what I'm saying? Remember he had beef with Jimmy Iovine and all that. And to be honest, when Fifth was beefing with Jimmy Iovine is when his career started to, as far as rap is concerned, his rap career started to not be of relevancy anymore. Kanye won the albums battle and all that. But yeah, the nigga kept going at the head of goddamn Interscope multiple times because he wasn't going, which is cool to my opinion. Like if you got problems with the head of the label and all that, I'm not mad at it. At least you calling a nigga out and telling him you're not with the nonsense. You feel me? Who's this? Okay. Joey Nick says, I didn't want to say that nigga was broke. Don't get it twisted. Oh, no. Saying 50 is broke is insane. That doesn't make any sense. Visitor God says Jim Jones is at the back end of his career. This could be the nail in the coffin. Actually, this could actually blackball the podcast as a collective, nigga. See, if enough narratives are pushed, the podcast as a whole will be in the toilet. Understand? It's these types of incidences that can destroy your career. You see how Fifth and them did Ja Rule? You see how Fifth and G Unit did Ja Rule career? The same could happen for this podcast. This podcast might have had some life to it, but whatever life is left of it, Fifth low key could take it out. Just off narrative, just off saying, damn, you niggas is just out here not paying back rent. Oh, y'all niggas is up here talking and y'all got problems. Might make people try to diss the podcast and leave the podcast and laugh at the podcast and not take it serious. You feel me? All it takes is one narrative to ruin a whole thing. It's happened multiple times in the past. So is this a blackballing method by Fifth? Because I think if anyone is capable of influencing the internet to not listen to the Let's Rap About It podcast, 50 is very, very much capable of doing so. I ain't gonna lie. Scareface's Mano responded to 50 Cent. He said business is great, and he said if he wants half, he has to call him. Interesting. Yeah. Yo, we not gonna end. Listen, this one thing to hate Fifth. But what we not gonna do is insult Gotham. So here's what I'm gonna do for you. It looks like you need to go hug a shadow because you woke up disgruntled. I don't like the way you woke up, Naya. The way you woke up is not good. You heard? The coffee was stale. You heard? You had a brick flavored croissant this morning. You heard? And I don't like it. The croissant that you ate this morning was brick flavored. You heard? It tastes like house. You dig? Your croissant tasted like project steps, and for that, you must hug a shadow because you need therapy. You heard? You need therapy. You had a project step flavored croissant, and you're not acting right this morning. So for that, shadow hugs is a necessity. You be the first one in the gym. You heard? Oh, champ. Oh, champ. Got him. Big man says 50 destroyed John, follow right in his footsteps. Never rocked with dogs since. That's not Queens for real. More like Brooklyn. Oh, champ. Oh, champ. Kevin Chandler says, to be honest, Jim Jones at this point is squatting. He owes 180 racks. He has no intention on leasing a building. He's playing games. Yeah, he wilding on Gentile, nigga. Gentile says, hey, pay that back pay, nigga. Pay that back pay, god damn it. Oh, champ. Oh, this is a 50 glazing chat. Ain't nobody glazing fifth. You must have also had a project step flavored croissant. I don't see nobody glazing fifth in my chat, gang. You just keeping it real. Why is a nearly 50-year-old man owing back rent? That's kind of crazy, don't you think? Oh, champ. NYC Breast says some of you didn't flame or get flamed in New York City public school, and it shows. If I hated someone and had that audio, I'd post it ASAP. Fact, they don't know about the real town, champ. They don't understand. Champ. They're not ready for the real Gotham, champ. It's too treacherous where we come from, champ. It's too treacherous for the average human being, champ. Mr. T says 51 of the most petty individuals on the planet with $5 in town taxes. He says if he dislikes you and there's any way for him to screw you over or make you suffer, he'll do it. And that's a fact. We didn't see it time and time again. Salute you for paying them town taxes, keeping that IRS off of your back. Oh, champ, yo, gang. What can I say? What can I say? Or what can we say for that matter, right? Listen, man, it's getting bad. Y'all gotta stop playing with fifth, gang. Y'all gotta stop playing with fifth. It's getting bad, gang. Ike Turner Hand says, no, I'm convinced some of y'all owe back rent and 50 is triggering you. It's okay to hug your shot. Listen, if you owe back rent, this ain't the video for you. You heard? I don't know how to say your name. 1313 calls. You're being one-sided. If this is not a podcast, this is a stream. I don't do podcasts, champ. I've been on people's podcasts before as a guest, but I don't do podcasts, champ. This is just a stream. I'm just reporting news, so I don't know what you want me to do here. Being one-sided. Are you mad at? Do you owe back rent too? I don't know. Do you owe back rent or something? Talk about I'm being one-sided, nigga. I'm being honest. You feel me? This is just a stream, gang. This ain't no podcast. This is Showface News, not a Showface podcast. You heard? I don't do podcasts. I do live streams, champ. I'm just this nigga that stream on YouTube, and what I stream is news, champ. Mainly in the hip hop realm of things. You heard? That's what I do, champ. I don't know what else to tell you after that. You feel me? I'm getting mad. You're mad, champ. You had a project flavored croissant. You had a project step flavored croissant, didn't you, champ? Who told you I was bad? You're trash to talking to your fans. You lost most of us. Nigga, you lost my frank in your neck too. Can you find it? Did you find it yet? Yeah, you got baby mud swimming in your neck. Did you find that, champ? Yeah. There's a pool of babies in your neck. Did you know that, champ? You lost most of us. You lost most, nigga. You lost Frank in your neck. Can you find it? Huh, champ? I don't know. Do me a favor though. Go hug a shadow with Shorty who I just sent to the gym. You heard? Go hug a shadow with her. That could be shadow partners. How about you go squeeze your shadow real quick? Get your mind right. I know you got cankles and all that. You need to go burn some calories, nigga. Go hug your shadow. Go burn some calories. I know you got love handles and all that. Let's fix that, champ. Let's tone up, champ. Let's tone up. Why don't we, champ? Let's tone up and hug a shadow. You heard? Get your love handles ready. Go. Let's get rid of those love handles and squeeze a shadow or two. Why don't you, champ? Let's fix it. Let's get rid of those cankles, champ, because we know your thighs and your ankles is the same length and size, nigga. That woke up grumpy, nigga. Your ass itch. You need a shower, champ. You need to go scratch. You heard? Niggas woke up grumpy as hell. Nigga, the man's okay. I'm not mad. The nigga assumed that I was mad because I corrected him and said, no, this is not a podcast. This is a stream. And the nigga got mad. Said, are you catching an attitude with me? No, but apparently you're hungry as hell and you forced to eat a Project Step flavored croissant. And that's not my fault, champ. That's not my fault that your breakfast tastes like bricks, nigga. Alright? That's not the man's fault. Stop blaming the man for your misfortune. Stop blaming 50 for the reason you owe back rent, champ. Maybe you should have paid the goddamn rent, huh, champ? Maybe you should have paid the goddamn rent, huh, champ? But no, you decided to spend it on a bottle of Dawn or something, nigga. Your priorities is messed. You niggas mad at the mayor. Said, mayor, how could you? Like, could what, nigga? It ain't my fault your breakfast tastes like steps, nigga. Who fault that is? Yours? Niggas mad at me. Like, I'll show the mayor. What are you gonna show me? That you got love handles, nigga? Go sit down. As a matter of fact, go hug a shadow. Let's tone up, nigga. Go squeeze the shadow so you get rid of those love handles you got. How about that? Salute to Shorty Nick with $2 in town taxes saying salute champ and chat. Like, what the hell are you talking about, gang? You heard? Nasty word. My dog B says a brick song. You heard? A brick song. That's what you had, champ. Oh, your breakfast is actually stepped on. Did you know that, champ? Your breakfast is stepped on like bad work. Oh, champ. Nigga mad because his breakfast is stepped on. Whose fault is that, mine? I don't know what to tell you, champ. Nigga breakfast is stepped on, champ. Nasty work. Well, it ain't my fault that there's a footprint in your croissant, nigga. It's your fault. Nigga, your food is stepped on, champ. Nigga got a big ass footprint in his goddamn croissant. Nigga tight. That ain't my fault. It's yours, champ. You decided to eat that. You ain't got a choice but to eat that though, champ. Not my problem. But that's what happens when you owe back rent, nigga. You gotta eat croissants like that. You heard? Nasty work. Listen, gang. Do the man a favor and smash up on that like. You heard? Smash the like button. Share the video. If you missed the audio, you're gonna have to catch that replay. I played it a few times though. I did play it a few times though. I ain't gonna lie, man. But look, you hit the like, share the video. We're gonna have more content later. Make sure you tap in. We up early today. We're up early today, man. It's getting crazy. Okay, if you're new to the Mayor's channel, make sure you subscribe right now. Subscribe to Showface News, gang. Join the Mayor's Discord. Discord link is in the chat. We also will have that link in the pinned comments as well, gang. But one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. You ready, gang? It's the Mayor. The one and only New York Mayor, F. Mom Donnie, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm a forfeit, gang. Salute.